2 Thessalonians 2:8 again. And then the lawless one will be revealed, whom the Lord, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, will overthrow with the breath of his mouth.
Which is the prophets.
And destroy by the splendor of his coming.
Right, and what's the splendor of his coming? That's the destruction. Slow the fuck down, motherfucker.
Big ass head Edomite.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just read that last part again. Whom the Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach will overthrow with the breath of his mouth and destroy by the splendor of his coming.
Right, which is what? The chariots with the lasers and also the missiles. You got to understand that this destruction that's coming is going to be a spectacular thing. It's going to be, nothing has ever captured, you know, the dynamic of this thing that's coming, this destruction that's coming. Nothing has ever caught that. No movie, no picture, no painting, nobody's vivid imagination. Nothing can capture this thing. Even when we read it in the scriptures, we get an idea of what it's going to be like, but not the full brunt of the picture. Because remember, the prophets got sick when they saw these visions, you know? So if they got sick when they saw these visions, that means it was very devastating. For a prophet to be a prophet, to have the angel of the Lord dealing with them, guiding them and telling them that they find favor in the Lord's sight. And for them to say, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? You know, that just shows you that the humility of the prophets.
That just gave me chills just thinking about it right now. You know, like, man, with the Lord, because the Lord has never emptied out the heavens. He has never revealed himself on this level.
Right.
Well, the scriptures say in Revelation, the first chapter, how all eyes are going to see him, and all the kingdoms of the earth shall wail because of him. You know, so there's going to be a lot of wailing and a lot of sorrow when Yahweh Shai comes back. The only ones that are going to be rejoicing are the ones that are going to be delivered, the elect. Okay, and even then, there's going to be fear within the elect too.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because that's going to be a terrible, that's going to be a terrible sight to see the Lord, man.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing if my burglar alarm starts ringing, you know. And the Lord is going to bring hell. He's going to unleash hell like never seen before, like never witnessed. It's going to be a time that nobody has ever thought of. You can't make a movie, you can't draw a picture, you can't. The person with the most vivid imagination couldn't even capture a glimpse of what's coming. You know, it's just gonna be that devastating. Like sometimes, you know, you watch those movies, they have you on the edge of your seat, you know, you all like, oh shit, you know? Nothing can compare to the destruction that's coming to this devil and the salvation. Because remember, it said that even the wicked gonna be saying, we fools, you know, accounting his life to be madness when they see the deliverance and the magnitude, the magnificence of that deliverance.
Yeah, because we talk about the great destruction and how, you know, great that's going to be, but also the great deliverance.
Yeah.
Well, it's also going to accompany the destruction to balance everything out. Because we know the Heavenly Father is a balanced God. So the destruction is going to be talked about for eternity, as well as the salvation is going to be talked about for eternity. Okay?
Beautiful.